Good day, Guardians. Welcome back to the channel. It's McGoogles, and I haven't made a video in quite a while, and you're probably asking me why. Honestly, it's just been kind of figuring out life. Honestly, I want to make my YouTube videos something that I am proud of, and I don't want to just kind of spit out crap content just for the sake of putting out a video. You know, when people watch, I want them to watch. I don't want them to be like, oh, this guy sucks, this guy's a douche. So I want to put work, a lot of work into it, and make them special, not just like every other news game channel YouTuber. You know, I've been wanting to do a lot of like lore in Destiny and lore in other games, that kind of thing. Maybe just more in depth, more investigative type content, and I feel that's what I mean. I enjoy it. I've already written a few scripts about some warlocks and titans in the Destiny universe, and it's just a lot of fun. And I think I could add to that community. You know, like all those guys like Mylan Games and My Name Is Bife and Bear Grizzly. You know, I know he does a few. Just those types of guys. I want to be kind of like that and influence more people to join the community because I love Destiny. So yeah, that's just why I haven't really been making videos, because I haven't really felt that what I had to offer was worth it. So other than that, I went to PAX West the other day, and that was freaking amazing. That was so much fun. So I'm just gonna kind of make this like this is where I want my YouTube channel to be. This is what I'm gonna start making. This kind of content I'm gonna start making, and this is just my trip to PAX. So it was a lot of fun. If you ever have a chance to go to gaming conventions like this, I recommend, even if the ticket's like $100, because it was $55 or something for me and my cousin. So $110, but even if it's like $100, it is so worth it, because it is so much fun to just go and experience the culture and experience just the environment of just people, like-minded people. Like, you know, you ever been at work or been out in public and tried to talk to somebody about a video game, and they look at you like you're crazy. They're like, yeah, okay, I'm sure yeah, it sounds cool, you know, and you're like, God, I just wish I had somebody to know what I was talking about. That's the place to be. I mean, it's just so cool. It's just something you should experience. So without further ado, here is my time at PAX West.
Gotta go, gotta see things, see new faces and brand new things. Gotta go places and do things, maybe to forget.
yeah, that's pretty much it. I saw a lot of cool cosplay, but I just didn't think about having my phone out like too much. I was gonna get one of those like chest strap things and just keep my phone on constantly, but I didn't want to have to stop and charge it like 2 or 3 times throughout the day. Something else that I did was I kind of dedicated an hour to walking around trying to find a few bungee debs, and I wasn't able to take a picture with Josh Hammer because I couldn't find him. He was there, but I couldn't find him. And then the weapons lead, that Claude guy that you saw in the live stream, where he was, he got married like the day before or whatever, and his wife was like, "Yeah, you can go." I met him, but he was with his wife, and they were, just coming up the escalator, and I just kind of introduced myself and said, "Hey, my name's, Austin. Just really appreciate your work, your hard work. I really, love the weapons changes. Just, keep it up. Take it easy, dude. Appreciate it." And he was like, "Thank you. I really appreciate that." And then I met a few of the other devs, got like one of the Gambit posters, and a lot of the devs signed it. And I wasn't able to get pictures with them because it was such a fast line. They moved the line so fast that it was just kind of like I held my phone up slowly and just recorded them and signing it. And it was just kind of a they were really really quickly moving the lines very quickly. So other than that, that was cool just to see the devs and meet a few of them and just meet the people that make the game. Put a face to the name. It was really really cool to see that. So um, and I really only pulled it out if I saw something that was really cool, like the Fallout guy or the Ratchet and Clank guy or the I saw a lot of cool cosplay, but I just didn't see too much of it. And I put a little bit of my Gambit gameplay in there. It wasn't from the PAX convention, but it was from when I came home that night and just grinded Gambit all night, which I loved Gambit. It's I feel that it is a mode that could bring Destiny into the competitive scene. Like they might have Gambit tournaments, because Destiny PvP people have been like, it's not really a CS:GO, you know, For Honor, Call of Duty, Battlefield kind of, or PUBG type of competitive game mode, and I feel like Gambit is that game mode that can bring it into the competitive realm, and maybe you'll start seeing some esports tournaments on Destiny. That would be cool. But yeah, like I said, if you have the chance to go to PAX West, East, North, I know they have a few. I don't know if North or anything is something like that, but I know they have like an East and West, and then a South, like Boston, and then somewhere like Texas. It is worth the money. It is worth the experience, even if you just go to one. Because this was my first, and I am never missing. I'm never missing one. It is that fun. It is that much of an experience. I mean, you get to play games that you've never played before that are not going to come out for a few months. It's just like E3. It's just a kind of smaller event. It's not so mainstream that they don't really broadcast too much of it. Other than the Twitch booth, the Discord booth, that kind of thing. But it's just cool. I got to play Metro Exodus, and that is going to be a good game. It's really cool to see how as they keep releasing the Metro games, they're not just like, oh yeah, let's release another one like Last Light. It's like now, you can tell like humanity is way far, way past the apocalypse that happened. They don't even have really like flashlights anymore. I noticed that their headlamps were kind of like flames that they used cones to, like old school, how the old school miners would do it with a candle. It was kind of like that, but they still had guns, but they were like so janky. Like the shotgun in the game was you would fire it and it looked like a rifle, like just a Winchester lever action rifle, but then you flipped it to the side and the barrel broke and it was a double barrel shotgun. And you loaded it and then flipped it back up, and you were like, "Oh, dude, it's a shotgun!" And it was just cool. It was just cool to get to play that and kind of experience that. And actually, they were like partnered with Corsair, and they were one of the most generous booths. Everywhere else that I went to was just like, oh yeah, here's a pin if you do like 6 things, including posting to your social media and hashtag this and hashtag that. But Corsair was like, yeah, man, play this game. Here's a dog tag. Here's a shirt. Here's 3 tokens to try our crane machine. There's $100 items in there. You might get lucky. And we were like, dude, this place is cool. Like, I want to hang out here. It was really cool. So, yeah, I had a great time at PAX. And again, I just want my content to mean something. I want my content to be something that you want to watch, not something that you're like, oh, that douche. I want to get him out of my feed. Not interested in this channel. I don't want that. I want people to actually care. So again, I'm a Googles. Like the video if you liked it. If you didn't, let me know I suck. You always gotta let people know they suck sometimes. Sometimes you gotta keep people in check. And as always, eyes up, Guardian.